Good morning, YouTubers, my bliss babies. Hello. I wanted to talk about something that's really important because I know we're all working towards monetization and trying to do what we can to get started as a YouTuber, because maybe you want to do it full time or have a little side hustle money. But I'm noticing some behaviors that are happening within our over 40 or over 50 community. And it's not like anyone intends anything bad, but there are some best practices that I just want to throw up a cautionary tale, because I have been on a website where I was making at least at that time maybe 1,000 a month, and then the site had to shut down because things were starting to get hairy and people were gaming the system. So I'm going to go over some behaviors that I noticed that are happening that you could watch if you're doing it yourself, because it could endanger, like, yay, you get monetization, but YouTube is extremely sophisticated and they're working hard to make sure that they're providing value for their advertisers. So any gaming of the system, you might get away with it for, a little bit, or you might see other people getting away with it for, a couple of months, a year, or years. So if you see something else that's and you go, what is going on? It'll catch up with them, or the karma will catch up. And I just noticed these things because, again, I do notice these things. And I know that everyone's intentions are of the best intentions, but if you truly care about yourself and each other, then you might want to watch out for these things. And the other thing too is you can do more research on YouTube. You will see so many videos about I got demonetized, and the collateral damage is that either you or you could end up hurting somebody else with your commenting or acting in a certain way that could get someone else demonetized, and you really don't want that to happen. And just look up all these keywords like I got demonetized or YouTube demonetized me, and there are a whole bunch of people that will tell you some of their stories. And the most frustrating thing for most of them is that the thing is, once a channel gets flagged, and these could be people who have quit their full-time job to do YouTube, they're doing fine, they're getting tons of views, engagement, and then they get demonetized. Is right now there isn't a one-on-one human interaction. It's botted, so YouTube will flag it, and then you won't necessarily be able to turn that around. There is a review process that seems quite fair. However, a lot of YouTubers report being frustrated because they've put their heart and soul into it, and then sometimes what they say is YouTube puts on their form letter that it could take up to 3 months. When a human person does review what they've asked you to do, if it's denied because you couldn't figure out what was happening, you might have to wait another 3 months. That's half a year, and that's a lot of income for people who've chosen to make YouTube their journey. So you want to be careful about that. And we'll just go over at least 5 things you just want to keep yourself in check, or I hope the community will keep themselves in check. So one is quid pro quo. And I know we all want to help one another out. I see on many different lives and also on videos, people are like, go check out this person, send them my love, like, subscribe to their videos. And that's true. But at the same time, we just want to be careful about sort of mass sending somebody to someone and then them just, trying to do them a solid by boop, like, subscribe, commenting, okay, but they barely look at the video. What YouTube is looking for is sincere interaction. So if you're the person sending someone to somebody, try to provide a reason why that person should go to visit someone. Like, hey, go see Start Here Tashmir because she's sincere, she's fun. Have a look at her videos, like, subscribe if you want to stay in touch with her. Now, to be more specific on that, quid pro quo is where you actually advertise in your videos or comments. If you go come and, like or comment on my videos, I'll come check you out too. So you just want to be careful about what you say. And when YouTube, when I say they're more sophisticated, YouTube with AI has the ability to take all what you're saying, digitize it. So now they have all your words. And if they notice a pattern of what you're saying, that could alert a bot to put a flag on your channel. So just be careful that you're not promising quid pro quo, 1 for 1. I come there, I'm going to like and subscribe. So just clean up the wording. Again, I know that people's intents are beautiful. We just want to be careful. Now, the latest trend that I noticed that I'm a little nervous about. I understand the intent. Everyone wants to now get watch hours once they get their thousand subscribers. So some people are saying, here's the trick, is put a playlist that has all your videos on it, and then encourage your subscribers, hey, if you do me a solid, hey, just would you go and like just push play on my playlist, the all one, and then like you can go away, do other things, you can go to sleep or whatever. Personally, I wouldn't ask for it, nor would I recommend that practice or doing it for someone else. And the reason it is if YouTube notices that 20 people all of a sudden are just playing this playlist all the way through, but they're not genuinely interacting with the videos, that doesn't help either. And it could send up an alert if a bunch of people are doing it all at the same time. And then that could get that account flagged. So I think a better practice would be create genuine playlists. I know when I go look at a channel, I can't figure out what your content is about. And even me, I haven't set up all my playlists. But start sorting your content as you develop it into sort of like, what is all this about? Is this one about monetization? Is this a vlog about life? Is this about travel? Is this about your pets? Start building those playlists, and then your followers can then organically follow you and then come find the content that they're interested in. Now, if my friend had a playlist on animals and I'm cooking, I'll probably press play and then listen to that all the way through, or as much as I can. So do you see what I'm saying for the differences? Try to build organic viewership, engage viewership from your subscribers. And then when you go visit people, try to do them that courtesy too, because it's a little bit scary if we're trying to game getting our watch hours. It's so important, guys, because like I say, I have quit my job before for content creation and then had that website just shut down. Even when I had a check due for me, it wasn't possible. And it's actually happened on at least, I think it's 2 or 3 sites. What happens is there are certain countries that do gaming. So unfortunately, there are some countries where there's high poverty. So if they can find a way to game the system, they're going to do it. So this is the other thing that makes me a little nervous, but maybe people could tell me about it, is sometimes you get people commenting that have no videos. And that's a little bit strange, except I can understand if you set up a YouTube channel and you're scared to come online. That's different. But what YouTube is looking for is if you have too many people that come visit you that have no content and they subscribe to your channel, you want to be careful about subscribing back just because they subscribe to you, so you want to subscribe to them. So just look out for the people that don't have any content. It's just like Facebook, where there's people that ask to be your friend and then they don't even have any posts or anything like that. So just exercise caution. Now, other things that could trip you up is copyright infringement. So there's this sort of, I guess, myth that people think that the clip is less than 15 seconds, less than 10 seconds, less than 5 seconds. It could be a popular TV show. Maybe you want to just take a little clip from The Office to say, wow, or she said that, or he said that. Okay, be very careful. It certainly spices up your videos and makes them exciting. But you do have to do extra work to edit that in. The reason is that copyright law is quite clear and specific. So what'll happen is you don't want to be 1,000 videos down the line, monetized, making money, you've quit your job, and then boom, you're told that your channel is demonetized. Because what they're saying in all these demonetization videos is that YouTube doesn't tell you, okay, this is the video that's the problem. They make you have to figure it out. And it could be after you dig through all your videos, it was because of, some teeny weeny little television clip you took from NBC. And NBC, by the way, is on it with their things. And YouTube is sophisticated in understanding the audio, the voice. So also just be careful about speeding up the music or speeding up or changing. You just be very, very cautious, because I was watching a video today and the gentleman had said, when he was first starting out on YouTube, he uploaded, a little clip. So this was something he did, I think, 2 or 3 years back in his journey when he was getting started. So he probably even forgot about it. And it was just a teeny tiny clip. And that's what just forced him to get demonetized. The other thing that would be so easy to make this mistake, because I can see this happening to me, is if you start multiple channels. So I have a travel channel going on and I have a line dance channel going on, and this channel is new. Now, over time, you have a back catalog of B-roll on your camera. And sometimes even so is you might have content that is blowing up on one channel and you think, okay, I'm going to put it on the other channel as well. You can't just, even though you own the copyright and the content to your original content, you can't just 100% as is put it on your other channel. What YouTube sees that as is duplicate content, and there have been creators that have been burned by that. So just be careful, and then try yourself to, if you're not sure, you have to do some research as to whether you've posted some of your video or camera photos on your other channels, because you could end up getting a copyright strike against your own original work. Now, this is what's horrible that this is happening at work out there is, say you produce excellent content, somebody else can steal it and then copyright claim that it's their work. Now, YouTube is fair about it, from what I understand, is you can explain how you put together this work. One lady was saying, and I'm sorry I can't find the sources of this, but I think they had like their own candle shop in their own, and had in the background where they actually made their candles. Someone stole that, and then that ended up getting a copyright infringement, and they had a pause on their channel. So that's something we can't help, is when people copy our work. But what I'm told is, should that happen, take a breath. And I'll see if I can find some of these reference sources to link, is just stay calm and go through the dispute process. But that brings up some of the solutions that some of the creators that are further along than us offer, and that is to start looking at other ways to generate income. And that might be, in addition to YouTube, you might have a self-published book, you might have a course, an online course, other things like that, or memberships, or you might have a Patreon, just to diversify in case there comes that day when something, terrible like that happens. And the other thing you really want to be careful about, so go back on your channel, review your content to see if this is the issue, is, the Shorts creator application is awesome. It allows us to quickly produce videos. The intention of having reaction videos that you can produce in Shorts is to make sure that the content is substantial and original. So sometimes you see people with just their head and then the original content, and all they're doing is nodding. They're just nodding. Be careful, because that kind of thing can burn your channel. Try to add substantial value, whether it be voiceover or some sort of captioning or something that maybe it's just a clip that you legitimately produce through shorts, but then have an editorial comment through it. And reaction videos are the toughest thing to do on video if you intend to do that through YouTube, because they are more prone for copyright infringement. Now, music is an interesting thing because this is a bonus I'll talk to you about. Is on my other channel, I had never intended to monetize it, and I thought it wouldn't be monetizable because it had copyrighted music. I have gone through a copyright, I don't know if it was a strike, but it's one where they asked me to either take the video down or you get the option to remove audio. And what's exciting, and I'll have to produce some videos on this, is in the last couple of years, YouTube has had to compete with TikTok, and they realize that creators do want to use songs that artists have popular music or classic songs. So they have gone out of their way to be able to allow users to, in a manageable fashion, use some music. So with the YouTube Shorts in the vertical, when you're filming vertically, they will allow you to use some music if the creator or the original copyright holder allows you to do. So you'll see not every artist will allow their music to be used in that way, but things have certainly opened up. And then when you get monetized, you will be able to see whether you're going to be earning or have the potential to earn when you create. So in some long form content, I'd say most of the time, you can keep it up, but you don't want to monetize that content. But it is surprising that there are some well-known pieces of music, and I think it might be Footloose. I'll have to look up which version of it. You get to share the revenue generated from that. So in my case, I have line dance videos where we're dancing along with it, and I think we share the monetization on it. And because we share it, it's not a lot of revenue, but it is something that I wasn't aware of when I monetized the channel. And I thought by having a channel with lots of music that could end up being a huge red flag for YouTube. But as long as you do it in a managed way, it is 100% possible. So I think that is it. And I wish you well. Please look at your channel. Please consider what you're doing, but I know that everyone's doing it with the heart. So this is just me saying, just let's all use best practices, because we all want to thrive and do awesome. And I look forward to seeing what you guys are going to put out today. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.